This thing is too much sauce. I got ends in the south. I got money in a safe. I don't bother with.
From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, Sunday baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Rafael Devers.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs. Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one. First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And a swing and a miss. Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, Lou Gehrig. It started in 2021, and today throughout Major League Baseball, we raise awareness for ALS, the disease that claimed the life of the great Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now the number 2 hitter, Parker Meadows. 2-2. Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. And you're talking about a disease that is 100% fatal. And the average lifespan for people diagnosed with ALS is just between 2 and 5 years. Here's Riley Green. Next offering is in for a strike. One of the other important pieces as far as raising awareness for ALS is that it is necessary to raise money not just for research but also for patient care. The average out-of-pocket cost for somebody with ALS is $250,000. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back here at Fenway Park, our starting pitcher in this one, Jack Flaherty. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. 2-1 now. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 up, 1 down. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Masataka Yoshida.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
1 out, bases empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Another 1-2. Breaks his bat, pops it up. On the run, sends it over to first, and Story is out.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Left-hand batter waits. Swings and chases a low one there.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
2 outs, base is empty. The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind and the pitch. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Meadows going back on this one. On the warning track and hauls it in. Scoreless after 1. Set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. And a 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. 1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
Second inning here, no score. The 1-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And now Colt Keith. Ground ball right side, and it stays fair. Torkelson on his way to third, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Back-to-back base hits. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. 2 on, 1 out. And fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And next up for the Tigers, Andy Ibanez. Here's a 1-1. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And now 2-2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
2 on, 2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. So stepping in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. Lifted in the air, right field. Green settles under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Now batting Tristan Casas. A wide to kick the pitch.
That's a ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting good.
Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Runner on at first with one gone. Tyler O'Neill digs in now. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 away.
Batting 7. The left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
Stepping in, Masataka Yoshida. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Batting in, the second baseman.
And stepping in for Boston, Cedane Rafaela. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Casas at second. Yoshida at first. 2 out of the inning. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Rogers collects, fires to first. Not in time, he legs it out. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
2 outs, bases full. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong.
2 strikes.
All loaded up, bottom half of inning number 2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Green on the run. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And that's the 3rd out. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. No score. Back here at Fenway, at the plate, Javier Baez. If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Gio Urshela up now for the Tigers.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Late that time, and it's strike two. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Top of the third, no score. And down on strikes. That's out number two.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten it. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And stepping in is the speedy Parker Meadows. Swings through that one for strike two. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs. And a swing and a miss, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers fail to make any noise, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in Boston, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jarren Duran. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Out to short. Throw on to Torkelson. One up, one down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here's Trevor Story. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Now batting,
Rafael Devers up to hit. Strike two.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And another ball.
2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Red Sox go down quietly, and we are still scoreless. Back in Boston, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Riley Green. And a pitch. And a foul ball, third base side. The 1-2. And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is out of here. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 1-0.
So frustrating for any pitcher. Finished outside the zone, and he still managed to get punished with a home run. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And now here is Kerry Carpenter on the ground to the left. Whips it to Casas. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
So digging in, Spencer Torkelson. And a pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he can't come up with it.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Next pitch is downstairs. One run across in the frame so far here in the finale of this 4-game set. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout. Here's the power hitting catcher, Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers.
Slider clips the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Here's a 1-2. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Detroit draws first blood on the solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here in Boston, bottom four. Here now the Red Sox DH, JD Martinez.
Martinez.
Popped up. Keith makes the catch. One away.
Now batting, first baseman. Right there.
So up next, Tristan Casas.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. And another ball.
2 strikes.
Taps softly to the right side. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Righty delivers. Wouldn't chase that time. The Tigers leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a good eye there.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
2 down, nobody on. Out to short. Ibanez tosses across to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. They trail here 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here is Andy Ibanez. Right through there for a strike. Struck him out looking.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Now it's Javier Baez. One down, base is empty. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Third baseman, Gio.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Gio Urshela to the plate. 2-1 now. Just missed. Baez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Righty to the plate. Bounce to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Up next to the Tigers, the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
So one out with two aboard. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Ball to strike. Just off the inside edge.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Two on, one out. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. At the belt and fires. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Kicks and deals. Just missing there. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And now he looks him back to second. And that's the second disengagement now. In the air out to center. Sizes this one up. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Tigers strand a pair, but they're on top 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Down the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first, and that's the 1st out in the bottom of the 5th.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And next for the Red Sox, Cedane Rafaela. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's way outside. Now 2-2. a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Flaherty a move to first. Dives back. Ow!
Hard to know if he was looking to go right there or not, but he was clearly fooled by the pickoff move. Quick feet, quick release over there by the pitcher. Really quick tag as well.
Now it's going to be Connor Wong. And that one fouled off.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 outs. Liner to second. It picked on the hop. Throw on to Torkelson. And that is the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Nick Pivetta.
Well, the ERA tells you pretty much all you need to know. Under 1. He's been fantastic coming out of the pen.
Well, 1-run game. And the batter now, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Didn't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, when you swing through that one breaking ball that puts you up against the ropes with 2 strikes, you think he's either going to double up or try to blow a fastball by you with the next pitch. Right there, snapped off another curve. It was the same result as the pitch before.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Right-handed reliever. Out to short. Slings it across. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The batter, the second baseman, Colt Keith.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. Two now. Hard hit left side. Story sends it over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Tigers 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Back now at Fenway. Well, we go bottom 6. Now batting Jaron Duran. That one missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The wind of the pitch. Line drive. Could be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
Nice line drive to the full side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Trevor Story now. And that one is lifted in the air. Green settles under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 1-1.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Here's Rafael Devers. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. Swing and a miss.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then If this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
One down, base is empty. That one ripped. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Now it's J.D. Martinez. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in the bottom of the sixth. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 3. But they push across one run, one hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. We go to the top of the 7th. Digging in, Jake Rogers.
34. Jake Rogers.
Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Tigers,
Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers.
Andy Ibanez.
That's outside. And a count 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
The batter now, Javier Baez.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Gio Urshela. And another ball. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
This one in the air. Story brings it in for the 3rd out. Tigers lead 1. Still tied 1-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Holt.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
What a stop. From his knees, the throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
So digging in, Tyler O'Neill. One down, base is empty. Ripped to short. And O'Neill is retired.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Action in the pen down there. Will Vest getting loose out there. Wentz getting loose as well. And that one in the air center field. Under this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. Ready to begin the eighth. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Parker Meadows.
To third. Devers throws on to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. Next is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter. That one catches the zone, and it's 2-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. So they go quietly there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied 1-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Will Vest.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
So digging in, Zidane Rafaela.
The second baseman.
And the pitch. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. One away.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. Just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off with multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. One down, base is empty. Fought off foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That one hit to right. Green settles under it. 2 away down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he can run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
This one smoked out to left. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back inside Fenway Park, all set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. That's in there. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball to the right side. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Colt Heat will hit next. Now this is in the air down the line. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
One out, runner at second. Now here is Jake Rogers. And another ball. Got him swinging.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. Here's a 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Now he steps off and looks it back to second. The pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we're back. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trevor Story. Fastball for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jason Foley, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Wentz also getting ready. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here is Devers.
Well, 1 swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. This one in the air, right field. And there's 2 away.
Up next is
And Martinez.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And it bangs off the monster. Throws to second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time. Now just 1 swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Tristan, intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
now batting. The right
First and second. Second, 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. And on to run for the Red Sox, Rob Refsnyder. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score at a base hit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. On to extra innings. Javi Baez digs in right side. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Liam Hendricks.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Man at second. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1-2 now. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
So the lineup flips over, and now Gio Urshela. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground, Rafaela throws to first in time. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Runner's breaking for the plate, trying to bunt his way on. Rafaela safe at first as they can't make the play.
It just doesn't get any better than this for the offense. The squeeze produces the go-ahead run, and it doesn't even cost them an out. A perfect play and a big one this late in the game.
So up next. Riley Green. Swings and misses. It's a ball in 2 strikes. That's a little bit low. Meadows off of first with 2 away. Back to right. Corrals it. And that is that. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Tigers 2 and the Red Sox 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jason Foley.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher.
Masataka Yoshida getting ready to hit.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
So the tying run at second. High fly ball out to center field. He's under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Not in time. The tying run stands at third with one out, and a fly ball could knock this one up. Here's the second baseman, Cedane Rafaela, and the runner's coming home. It's a squeeze. Torkelson, off balance throw in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Oh, man, it takes guts to call for the suicide squeeze with the lead on the line and this late in the game. And that was great execution. They're playing with cryotherapy in their veins.
Next to hit, Connor Wong. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
2 down, nobody on. And here in extra innings. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it to first, and we're headed to the 11th. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We push on to the 11th. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. 11th inning set to get underway. Now it's the DH, Kerry Carpenter. Man at second. In the air, center field. Durant on his way over. He's got it. And there's one away. And here is Spencer Torkelson.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on. Have the force at second first. Perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second, and we're here in the top half of the 11th. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike three.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. I'll tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And up next for Detroit, Colt Keith. Man on second, 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game. We are in the 11th. He goes down looking.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Fenway, and the batter now, Jarren Duran.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
The count 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Trevor Story waiting to bat for the Red Sox. And the right-hander's 3-1. Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Rose not in time, and they walk it off.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
A 3-2 final score in this one. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame for the victorious Boston